Welcome back to my channel. Please support me by liking and subscribing. Thank you. In today's video, we'll be making our full body pleated turban, and definitely we'll be using the stretchy parts for our head circumference. We are going to be using 22 inches, but we are going to be adding allowance because I don't like any form of discomfort. If you want yours to be fitted, you can make use of just 22 inches and not add any allowance. Now for the width of the turban, we'll be using 21 inches for the width of the turban. If you want to make yours fuller than this, you can add more inches. You can add more inches to your fabric. Now what we are going to be doing is that we are going to be marking 1.5 inches. We are going to say the way I'll be marking it. You can actually use 2 inches. You can even use 1 inch in between the lines that we are going to be making, but I'm going to be making use of 1.5. and if you want yours to come out just like the turban that you saw in the beginning of the video, make use of the exact measurement that I used. Now this is 1.5. We'll be marking 1.5 on the fabric till we exhaust the fabric. That's what we are going to be doing. 1.5 on the fabric and till you exhaust the fabric. Now we'll do that to that side too, to the mid part, and we also flip it over and mark 1.5 on that side too. I'm sorry that my chalk is very faint and is not showing as it should. Now we are finished marking the 1.5 on all sides, and the next thing we actually want to do is we are going to be removing our pins after we have finished marking our 1.5. So we'll be removing the pins from the fabric so that we can stretch it out. And please take note, we are working on the wrong side of the fabric, Now what we want to do is we are going to take a straight ruler and we are going to be connecting the 1.5 from one end to the other end. Now you take your straight ruler, then you connect to 1.5 from one end to the other end all the way down. Now that's the straight ruler, and I'll be connecting the 1.5 from one end to the other end. Now we are through with connecting the 1.5 from one end to the other end. Now you can see a faint marking of straight lines 1.5. Please like this video, subscribe, share. Thank you very much. Now the next we'll be doing is we're going to be taking over to our sewing machine, and this is just how we do it. Trust me, it is as simple as it looks. Don't have the mindset that this is too hard. No, just watch and you would understand. Now you are going to fold it. Just fold it like so. When you fold it like so, you just, the way I've just folded it, take it to your sewing machine and sew a straight line. It is simple. You can do it. It is simple. Now just do exactly as I have done. Fold it, then run a straight line with your sewing machine, and it is as simple as that. This is what we have after sewing it, and this is our wrong side. Now this is our right side, and we are going to be doing exact thing to all the marks that we've done. And after doing that, this is what it should look like. This is our wrong side of the fabric. This is our right side of the fabric. Now what we want to do is we are going to be first of all measuring what we have there. I usually use 12 inches for the body of my turban, but right now we have around, I think, 13 inches, which I think is still okay to work with. And I'm going to be going ahead to number 1, attach my band. If you don't know how to do that, I'm going to be dropping a video soon. And after attaching the band, I'll be folding it over and I'll be sewing it down. Now this is what we have. I've attached the band. I've gone ahead to make a stitch around, and now let me now look at what I did there. Can you see I slanted it when it was towards the ending part? So please do it like so if you want to achieve exactly what I did. And then I trimmed off that excess fabric. Now we are going to be turning it inside out. I'm going to be arranging it well and ensuring that the turban is in the middle. Now what we are going to be doing is we are going to be taking your chalk, your fabric chalk, and we are going to be marking the middle with our chalk. Now you understand when we get to what we want to do. Now mark that mid part, mark it till the band area. Now we have finished marking it, get a matching thread and needle. I'm using this black just so that you can see what I'm doing. Now take the needle inside the cap. The very last line, don't forget that last line that we slanted, you push the needle through it, and almost immediately we are going to push it back. Push it through it, let it come outside to the right side of the fabric, and almost immediately you are pushing it back. Please use a matching thread and needle. I'm just using it for this tutorial. And after you have done it, you are taking it over to the next line, bring it out, and almost immediately push it back into the turban. And just like I said, please use a matching thread and needle, and that is what we are going to be doing for all the lines till you get to the band area. That is what we are going to be doing. And so after you must have done all of that, you've gotten to the band area, you're going to be doing exact same thing. Bring out the needle and then push it back almost immediately into it. Now this is where we are. And once you have done with that, the next thing we want to do is now take your needle and take it back to that very first line we started our our gathering from. So that is what we want to do, and you see the effect that it's going to have than just leaving it and tying it at the band area. Now look at what I'm doing. Take it over back to that first line and bring the needle out through the band area, and then tie it very well. Trust me, tie it well, tie it well. And I'm just going to be tacking it so that it doesn't lose or it doesn't unravel. Even if the turban is for you, you have to make it very well. You understand, you have to advertise yourself. Now this is what we have. This is what your turban must look like. That front I just showed. Now the back, if you are not a new turban person, you should understand what I want to do. We are about to gather the back. Now just turn it back inside and have your matching thread and needle. I can't emphasize that enough. Your matching thread and needle, and you just want to go away like 1 inch or half inch away from the band, and you're going to start your gathering from there. You just make running stitches with your thread and your needle till you exhaust the fabric or the turban this thing, and then you are going to tack it very well so that nothing happens to it, doesn't loosen, doesn't unravel, and nobody calls you, this is what you did for me. And now we have it. Now trust me, it is as simple as it looks. Try it today, try it today. Now this is what we have. This is the beauty that we have. I also started just like you. So thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned to my next video. Please like, comment, subscribe, support me, motivate me. Thank you very much.